Hey everyone. Hey. Band Dave. Dave, do like a band music. Band music. Hey. Like we're, hey. Hey everyone. Hey everyone. I gave you an update on the referral program yesterday. And then I'm gonna do a few days of this perspective piece and share some of the things I'm perspective of. Share some of the things that I hold in perspective. What is that? What is the right way to say that? I'm not perfect. Just to recap from yesterday. So this is day 2. I have a list of my achievements. All of this stuff is subjective, but it helps every day to know where you've been, to know where you're going. Ooh, clip that, David. We covered the 3 6-figure tech company from nothing. #1 on Product Hunt. Oh, and then I guess I peppered in, I was the first person and only person in my entire family to graduate college. Interesting. I do believe that is my #1 accomplishment. It's so important to set a goal and then work to attain it. And the reason why I graduated from Michigan State, there's a reason why that's so coveted in my mind. And it's because when I was 6, 7, my grandpa and my uncle would like take me down there, or like my grandpa would take me to a game because my dad abandoned me. Now I'm over it. Kick rocks. Go live in your tent on a beach. Homeless. No, Dave, keep that in. I don't give a shit. The funny thing is ever since I was 6, 7, I was like always taken to campus because I lived like 10, 15 minutes away, like 10, 15 minutes away from Michigan State's campus in Lansing. I went to my first football game. I was like 2nd, 3rd grade, whatever. And I knew the stage later that like Michigan State was on when like they won a national title in like 99, 2000, like 2000 in basketball. And I grew up really small, really fairly poor, trailer park. And I was always looking for the way out. And there was something when I was in 5th, 6th grade or whatever that clicked when Michigan State, which was tangible to me, it was close to me, when they won the national title on a national scope, right? And it was like, I knew something clicked. Michigan State close to me, I can touch it. They're on a national scale. I can use this as a leaping pad for everything I can do in life, if I can just get that goal. So around 9, 10, 11, that's really kind of what I wanted. I also wanted to go to USC and University of Tennessee, but Michigan State was always like the bigger one in my life. So I set the goal when I was 10, worked toward it. Dude, and I was not that good in school. The reason why I covet it so deeply, one, it was a goal I set when I was 9-ish, 10-ish, whatever it was. And dude, I struggled to get it. Struggled. Like, I didn't start at Michigan State. I started at community college. Now, community college is great. Community college is fine. Community college is a ramp up, right? Community college, if you're older and you want to go back, fine. But I felt like a fucking failure, okay? Just like normal people do. When you're like, oh man, there's no barrier to entry. It's hard to stay motivated there. But, ... it's still the play, it's an equalizer, right? So it's a filter for what you want to do. You have to be self-motivated there. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have that step in between, right? So like, that's great. My goal was still alive. All I needed to do was know that I need to go to community college and then transfer. First semester, dropped out, like had like 12 credits or some shit, dude. It was ridiculous. Whatever. Second semester, completely dropped out. It was hard getting motivated. And it was a fucking struggle because I didn't like school. But I knew 10 years old in my head that I could use Michigan State as a launching pad, to bigger and better things. I needed it. I didn't have my idea for a business. I always knew I was going to be entrepreneurial, right? Because I wasn't really great at school, and which is a recurring theme in entrepreneurs. I was then 3 years in, 3 years in, and I only had like 28 credits or some shit. So it was insane. But then I eventually got serious, still wanted the goal, was getting really upset at myself. And fast forward, I ended up taking like a 21 credit semester, an 18 credit semester, a 17 credit summer semester, and working my way back, getting motivated and tasting it. It was a lot of, because of my wife as well that I met in college, helping me, dragging me across the finish line. But I tasted the fucking dirt of it. It took me 6 years to get a 4-year degree. But I remember when I transferred, one of the top 3 happiest moments of my life forever, kids born, what else in it, right? I feel bad for my kids because this is the most exciting time. I'm sure kids will be the most emotional, but like exciting time was when I got the envelope and it said you're into Michigan State, because I had worked years of struggling and going in and out and getting it. Having that perspective on that piece, I remember I ran around the house and like skid on rocks, and then ran and told Holly, that was the most happiest time ever. And I keep that perspective. I keep that perspective. And reliving it, as it feels like right now. That for me is something that's great. Putting your mind to a goal and doing whatever it takes to achieve it. When you're not motivated in fucking community college, city college. What is your Michigan State University? What is your one thing that you're like, fuck, no matter what I do, that's going to be an amazing accomplishment. I still have the diploma. I forced my wife to let me hang the diploma like in our living room or whatever, because I'm so proud of that thing. Anyway, put in the comments. Tell me one of these 2 things. A goal that you want to work toward, or a goal that you previously set for yourself that you worked toward and hit. It doesn't have to be big. Like, mine's college. Come on, right? Like, it's not that grand. It's not that grand. Smash that subscribe. Smash that like thumb. Do whatever I need this. I'm desperate. You've never seen a more desperate person for your engagement. Give it to me. We'll see you on the flippity flip.